Hey guys, I'm Morthadon, and we are back for Shield Hero Season 4, Episode 6. So, we have dealt with Jiralis, and we had the cool, even fancier form for Foal, which is pretty neat. Apparently, by doing that form, it proved that he is this, prophesized hero, and so now they are accommodating every demand from him. So they're getting a boat ready. They let him view the city. So apparently, we are now taking the boat and heading back to their town, so that way they can figure out the group that they are taking to Cutin Low, and then we're finally going. But knowing this show with its pacing, we're probably either not getting to Cutin Low this episode, or we're gonna be arriving there right as the episode ends. So let's watch it. Alright guys, we're gonna start here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. What is this? Oh. Oh! The king. Hmm. Oh. I don't mind this guy as much. Children of Trash's little sister. Oh. I almost feel bad that's his name now. Okay. That's good. Yes. We're gonna continue our side quest of going to Cutin Low. Oh. Interesting. Okay. That's nice, we jumped a little bit ahead, that's good. I thought we would see some of the traveling back to the village, and then them get to the village, and then them do stuff there. And then we'd be, at this point, you know? But I almost forgot that his name is Trash now. I know I know I called him King. I know he's not the king anymore. I just couldn't remember what his name was. I I still hate bitch slash slut so much that she's the only one that I care to remember, the insulting name. He seems to have gotten a bit better, which I respect. But I should learn his I don't know if we've ever learned his actual name. I like the song though. The visuals are cool too. It's a pretty good opening theme song though. Hmm. The fact that this episode is called Leaving Port. Freaking a bunch of caterpies. Hmm. Oh, damn. He's so small. Wasn't he bigger before? I mean, I guess as he get bigger and smaller. Hmm. Oh. Oh, shit. Damn. Interesting. Hmm. Okay. Oh, big hugs. Cool. Oh my god. Oh! What? What? How do you not know this? More attention means more sales. Oh my god, your talent. Jeez, Alphabet. How dare we think that there was another guy around now for me? Just kidding, I know there's others. that was a, I feel like could have been a controversial exchange. Oh. Oh. Oh, it's this guy, oh my god. Is he the crater? Damn. That's a spear ability, apparently. Yep, okay. Are they just vaporized? Or did they get away? Well, I forgot we have a side quest to do after our side quest. Hmm. I'm so glad the heroes have like come around a bit. Hmm. Forgot about that. Okay. All right. Like, it's such a weird thing for a emperor to get insecure about. Like, oh no, she put a dress on. Jeez. Oh. They don't like the heroes? Hmm. Yeah. I'm fairly certain it's slut. I'd be surprised if it's not. And I hate that so much. I hate if this whole thing is orchestrated by her. I'm gonna be so frustrated. Jeez. That is why. Oh, turn! Jeez. Epic wheel turns. Rafchan, what the heck? No. Chasing skirts. Crazy how you can just get bigger and smaller. Oh my god, the voice. Forgot about that. Hmm. Okay. Oh, an approaching ship. Jeez, just going for a collision? Oh my god! Alright, this is why long range was good. Jeez. Oh my god, they really did just smash together. They love their bow and arrows. I can't tell if, like, the one in the front that looks like a monkey is the same one that... There's, like, the frog one, too, so maybe they lived through, the Spear Hero's attacks. Damn. They're pretty skilled. Oh, they self-destruct, yeah. Cool. Poorful. I wonder how. Is it... Is the blacksmith that we're looking for, his master, capable of... damn. Capable of making weapons that can, like... Or armor that stops hero weapons? Shit. Sedina should have pretty good advantage in the water. Jeez. Some ship damage there. Oh. Okay, they can take so many attacks and explosions, yet their own bombs blow them up. It's kind of wild. Did we get any of them alive? He's looking at the weapons. I hope they didn't, like... Oh, shit. Oh, jeez. Is this caused by someone? Oh my god! We're just getting washed up. Well, damn. Oh, interesting. Huh. So was that a manufactured whirlpool, or is this just what the whirlpools do sometimes? Where are we? Yep. I asked the same question. Hmm. Interesting. What does it say? Oh, return it to its rightful form. What does that mean? Hmm. Interesting. Okay. Oh shit. Uh, do we know what Rafchan's saying? Oh, okay. I see. Hmm, okay. So the water dragon's helping us? Interesting. Is the barrier that's around the water dragon, like, keeping him locked away too, or something like that? Huh. This is pretty. Very beautiful. No. Hmm. Okay. Interesting. We got a lot more than I thought we were going to. I thought we were going to be, with the episode title and just how I feel about the pacing of the show sometimes. I mean, I guess I did say they're going to be arriving at Cutin Low by the end of the episode, right? But I didn't expect there'd be so much on the way, right? So, I enjoyed it. This was a good episode. It kept me, infatuated. So, I like that there seems to be more with this country than just what I think is Slut's manipulation to mess with Naofumi, you know? Uh, and if that's the case, then that'll make this a little bit better of an arc. If it was solely about bitch's manipulation, then I would be upset. But I think there's gonna be more to it, so we'll see. Uh, I don't even know necessarily that it is her manipulation yet, but either way, yeah. So we started the episode with bringing food to Trash, as they're calling him still, and I believe they said that it was his little sister that was Full's parents, right? Is that what, or mom? Anyway, yeah, his little sister was both the parents. That is it, guys, for episode 6. That would have been right in the beginning, right? Yeah, Fallen Atlas on. I was too busy, like, laughing at Trash. It turns out the children of Trash's little sister, uh, Lucia, or Lucia, however you say it. But yeah. Okay, I did understand that properly. Yeah, and so he was basically getting to taste his little sister's food again, which would seem to make him really happy. So I enjoy that he seems to be doing better. I wish his daughter would have that sentiment, but we'll have to see. Anyway, yeah. So we brought Galeon or whatever, that's his name, right? Something like that, who is there to help us because it was a water dragon. That was some nice info from Sedina. And then we also had the blacksmith who joined us because his master, it seems to be making weapons. Now, we're talking about these weapons that can stop the heroes' weapons, right? So is his master the one making those? Or is it just coincidence that we have like multiple weapons in this scenario? I don't know. It'll be interesting to find out like what I imagine there's going to be some kind of significance to his master other than just like another little extra plot point to throw in there. So that'll be good to see. It's nice that we have Itsuki and Rishia again. I like Rishia. Itsuki's wearing on me now that they're Itsuki and Ren are seem to be doing better and are wearing on me more. Obviously the spear guy is still on our side, but he's still weird and eccentric and not the biggest fan of him. But you know, at least he's not like just out there religiously following whatever bitch says. So there's that. We found out that Keel is a girl. That was like a weird thing to just throw in there. Like, I guess I don't really care, but like, how did she not know? I guess it's just my curiosity. Like, did she never, did she never have like a home ec class, you know? I can't remember where was Keel one of the ones that was imprisoned? Was like enslaved and stuff like that, along with one of Raftalia's friends, and we saved them from that that prison. But I think it was right. So maybe they were just enslaved at such a young age they never were able to learn. You know, however kids learn in this world about genders and stuff like that. You know, like I guess if you were to never be taught that and never really, you just might not know, right? If you don't spend any time around, because like obviously it's very common in Japan, and it's very common for kids in general, for like parents if they have two kids that are roughly the same age when they're very very young, they'll watch them together and stuff like that, and sometimes if they're the same gender, that will persist as they get older too. So it's like you would think, and I know in Japan it's accustomed to bathe together even as you get older and stuff like that. There's like, you know, I don't really know exactly how it works, but at least in anime, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's just an anime thing, but they do it a lot in anime. But I think I have heard that it's like fairly customary for the most part. I think a lot of the times it's like within the same gender, but you would think that if he wasn't enslaved or she, whatever, I don't know how they want to be identified, but seems to be they want to be identified as a man. So, but either way, uh, you would think like if it wasn't for the enslavement, imprisonment, and all that, they would have at one point, I imagine, like had baths with their same sex, and would have like helped make them realize like what gender they are, or they would have had a parent that said, "You're like, oh, you're such a pretty girl," you know, or whatnot. But I guess maybe Keel never had that, and that's kind of sad, you know. So, but man, like I know it was for the purposes of money, so it's not that big of a deal. It was the purposes of marketing and things like that. But what a controversial like thing to just throw in there randomly, of just having, you know, now for me just be like, oh, a cross dresser. It's like, oh, you're bringing in customers when you wear that outfit, so you need to keep wearing it. And Keel's like, I want to be a man. I want to identify as a man. Now for me, she's like, eh, fuck that, you know. But now for me did say, whenever you're going on, you know, whenever you're visiting like traders and stuff like that, wear that outfit. So really Naofumi wasn't saying, hey, you're a girl, you have to wear girly clothes. It wasn't that Naofumi was being intolerant. It was that Naofumi saw the money that he could make in having, people fawn over this outfit that Keel wears, making him more adorable than he normally is. So but yeah. Interesting little side point. But yeah, we left and made our way towards Kyuten Low, which has all these whirlpools. Also has a barrier that just has them going in circles over and over and over again, which is unfortunate. But we had I guess the water dragon helped us out by yoinking us away from the boat and giving us the ability to go inside the barrier, and now they can try and take out the whatever is causing the barrier, so that way their boat can get in. So very much interesting. They talked about returning this country to its previous form, so I wonder if, like, what does that mean? Has Bitch been, like, manipulating this country for a while? Or, because I got the vibe during that scene when I guess I shouldn't just be so confident that it's Bitch. The redheaded, like, fox lady that was talking to the Emperor, when she was saying that, like, that they're on their, like, they're leaving port to head here, and don't worry, we're not gonna let them arrive. It almost seems like there was several moments where the Emperor wanted to talk, and there was vibes that I got. Maybe it's just the fact that the ears were kind of small. I guess it doesn't have to be the case, because, like, Foal's ears are kind of small, yet he is older looking now. So I could be wrong. But I got vibes that the Emperor was very young, and that's why we're not seeing their face. And that they're being, like, this is why they're easily manipulated, is because they're young and they don't know better yet. And that's why whoever this lady is, whether it's Bitch or whether it's someone else just, doing this stuff, like, is able to manipulate her so strongly. I guess I'm really curious where this is going to go with that. It's also really interesting that the Queen of Melremark was like, oh, next time I see you, Raftala, you might be getting, like, a royal greeting. It's like, wasn't the whole point of us going to Kyuten Low was to prove that we're not trying to, like, take over, like, take a royal, like, we're going there to prove that we're not planning on any kind of takeover, right? Granted, we're fighting through their people to do so, but I mean, what else are we gonna do? You have your people harassing us and assassins being sent constantly. Like, we got to do something. So, it's just funny that this whole, like, it felt like this whole purpose was to prove that we're not going after the throne, yet the Queen of Melremark was just like, oh, you might be a royal soon. But now we have a whole thing where they want to return the country back to normal, so whatever, or return it to the way it was before, whatever that means, like, maybe that means we do have to take over leadership here. But I don't imagine that's going to be the case, because even Naofumi even has, like, a nation that worships him and he doesn't want to rule it, so I don't think he's going to want to rule this one either, but maybe he can find a way to help restore it to the way it was before. I'm really curious to learn now. Like, before I wasn't really excited to get to Kyuten Low, because I'm like, okay, we're gonna go there, we're gonna have our little political talks or whatever. This red-haired chick is gonna try to twist everything the wrong way and whisper in the Emperor's ear, and we're gonna have to deal with that. And it's just gonna be just a side quest. But it feels more than that now. Like, I wonder what kind of, like, is it some sort of oppression that this country's in? Like, what is it that needs to be saved? What doesn't the water dragon like and wants changed? And I wonder how, like, will it tie into why her parents left and things like that. So we'll have to wait and find out. Anyways, guys, that's going to be it from me. Hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed. Check out my Patreon if you want to see more. Links in the description below. Well, actually, you can't see more because I watched this one as it airs. I apologize. But my other shows on my channel, there's early access, and then there's Patreon shows and all kinds of goodies and stuff that isn't out on my YouTube yet. So check all that out if you're interested in more content. Links in the description, as I said, should be popping up on the screen. And I'll see you in my future reactions. Bye-bye.